Hi there, Aquarius. This is Kim here with your messages. Getting the message, first off, that the timing is always perfect from the Most High. Because I feel like this reading might have a little bit to do about timing. And my intention is to pull from a few different decks, one of them in particular that does have timing on it that might give us a sign. But more so, the message was, every challenge that you face, everything that you perceive as being an obstacle or a mountain to climb is very much so part of a divine plan that we don't really understand. That's the thing with divine timing, and that's the thing with a divine plan and purpose. There might be things unlocked in you that are key components to have as part of the divine plan, such as the gift of empathy. A very big gift. I look at it as almost like a spiritual power, because empathy means you've been through something. You can relate. So, I don't know, but I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit about timing, but the main message was the timing's perfect. The timing's always perfect. Even for trials, tribulations, warfare, illnesses, times of joy, it's all perfect. Times of happiness, birth, death, all of it is actually perfect. So that's the message. I feel like I'm like taking a breath of like some sort of relief and settling into this reading now. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, keep guiding us for your messages. Especially when something doesn't feel like it is a normal. There's a purpose to it. There's meaning to it. I'm not a nihilist. Okay, for Aquarius. You're on the threshold. Oh, the Destroyer is on the bottom, which is a very strong card. Very powerful card. So is the Threshold. The Threshold we could look at as timing in a way. Because it's saying like you're right there, you're right on the precipice, or something, you're about to jump into something very new. This Destroyer, well, it has a light and a dark side. I see the purpose in all of it though. So there's always something that it goes back to, a root that it goes back to, and everything is rooted in the divine. So whether the Destroyer is periods or cycles of self-destruction, of sabotage, self-sabotage, or whether it's because you're getting a feeling like you're supposed to usher in a tower moment and change everything. That type of Destroyer of kind of already knowing that the outcome's going to be much better. On the contrast, the self-sabotage could lead to an outcome that's not going to be that great. But however, even the unfolding of that, it's going, in my heart, I feel like the unfolding even of self-sabotage will lead to important pieces in your divine purpose, your divine plan. So you're here on the threshold no matter where you're at. Like you're included. You're included in the plan, no matter how you relate to these cards. And they want you to know that you're right there. You're on the threshold. Okay. Yeah, I saw autumn, the card of harvest, card of change of seasons, and I saw the sacred secret, the golden rose card. That is to me like a timing card of some sort of secret, but it's divine, and so there's a good secret coming. We're going to be revealed. We have yes, of course it's a secret. Okay, this might be this. These two cards kind of go together. Because you could be, I mean, you could apply that separation to separating from that which does not serve you. And that's a very broad term, so that can actually apply to anything. A person, a habit, a place. Like you could be separate, like, okay, I'm going to take this down, or this is going to be no more for me, and now I'm going in some sort of different direction. Okay, and so these two kind of go together just right. So if something feels like it's coming apart, it's coming apart to come together. I know that's a very generic way of saying it, but it is. And they're wanting you to trust in this mystery here with Neptune. They're wanting you to trust in a mystery that can't be seen, that's foggy, that's mysterious. It's one of those God works in mysterious ways, Neptune. Okay. So especially trusting in the fact that all of these Ouroboros on the synchronicity should be showing you signs about how strong that you have gotten, about how you are a different form than what you were. You used to be coal, you're now a diamond. Like these different things, these death and rebirth cycles you've been going through should be showing you synchronicities about how multifaceted you are now. How precious, right? A precious stone you are. So there is something here that I feel like is going to be answered in a very mysterious, only from the Most High type of way with Neptune. And you know, I have gotten that message for Aquarius, for, okay, that's been, actually that answered prayer message has come out maybe the last like week and a half to 2 weeks, if we want to give a time frame, because I'm filming this on the 22nd of September for you. And yes, these messages are meant to find you within the 3 days of them being posted, or when the 3 days of you clicking on it, right? It's like I have it like that so that we keep up with the energies, the moving of energies. But they want you to keep that attitude of knowing that something really good is coming, and that you have, the power like unto a God, getting heart healing going on here with the Three of Swords reversed, and ready for a fresh new start. The heart is ready for a fresh new start. Emperor. Oh, yes, I remember your last reading was pretty big with the Emperor energy coming out. Influence, power, status. Now that message has been coming out for Aquarius for 2 to 3 months, actually. But specifically this answered prayer, we're going to have to see with the threshold. I mean, there's a lot going on here. One more. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I'm going to end up shuffling in a different way, but and this song keeps coming in my head. You know that song, I've loved you for 1,000 years? Like there's some sort of relationship or something. Well, wow, the tower and the lovers. There's some sort of relationship that I feel like is coming in that has a really strong past life connection, because of it saying, I've loved you for 1,000 years, like something that feels kind of destined to come together in this lifetime. I've loved you for 1,000 years. Page of Wands. There we go. And what's this one? The Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, the Page of Wands says, a new day dawns on the planet of the spirit. This is always associated with really positive, happy news when it's in the upright too, especially passionate, playful. It does have the same colors here as this threshold, so I would think it's talking about the threshold, about what you're about to jump into, some sort of path here. It could be coming out of the blue. Ace of Pentacles, it says it came from nowhere and it changed everything. It's a big opportunity. It offers financial stability, protection. Just think of a very grounded energy with the Ace of Pentacles, but finances. The Hermit is here on the bottom. What else do you want Aquarius to know? Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. This is that feminine energy here. It doesn't have to be a female. It can be a man or a woman. But in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be stepping into a season or on the threshold here where your money is going to flow very well. You're going to be very... it'd be noticeable that you're on a throne of receiving here when it comes to your finances, when it comes to being able to balance it all, stay grounded. It's something that kind of comes easy to this Queen of Pentacles energy, I would think. That can be in the form of a home business taking off, maybe it doesn't have to be home. I mean, anything where you receive, you're grounded and you feel safe, like in that energy, you know, warm, nurtured, taken care of, loved by Mother Earth because of being able to receive so easily. Yeah. The saying like there will be an end of some sort of financial struggle here. And maybe that's the energy that we're separating from struggle. All right, the Two of Wands is your focus and it's your alignment. And it can be talking about specifically a few paths opening up, totally your decision of which path you want to go on or what your choice will be. But this card, you know, it's a wand, so it's going to be something that is aligned with what you're passionate about or what you can see and visualize or plan and prepare for yourself. There is this feeling of planned and prepared, but I'm picking up more so during the times that you weren't sure if anything even was happening, or maybe you viewed it as a challenge and not necessarily as being prepared, but it's like that challenge was preparing you. Three of Pentacles. Having work being seen or recognized. Possibly learning new things. But I feel like it's somebody, that's too many. I feel like it's somebody wanting to cooperate with you, work with you, collaborate with you. That's good. Unexpected. There's going to be a level of freedom coming. Two of Cups, but it's in the reverse on the bottom, by the way. There's going to be a level of freedom coming here. There's something in the plan that was not planned, right? Okay, but it involves freeing yourself from something. I'm wondering if you had invested in it a little bit, or if this is just Let me get another card, because I'm wondering if it's just wanting me to point out that this was not planned on, or something was not planned on, but it's going to result in your freedom. 5 of Wands. Oof. 5 of Wands. I just see other people, and other people maybe there's some sort of distraction or loss of focus, but I think it has to do with when they see you receive this prayer being answered and this opportunity. It's coming across to me as some sort of jealousy. But this is the 8 of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could also look at that as like timing, as saying, you know, there was a time where you've had to have a whole lot of patience before you stepped into this next part of your life. But now, and it feels like the money is going to be freeing. Tell me about the 5 of Wands so that we can handle that distraction. Okay, just stay focused. Stay focused. Listen to your own intuition with the High Priestess on the bottom. Listen to your intuition when it tells you, okay, there's some other energies they're trying to pull on mine, or they're trying to, they're just a different vibration than you. Whatever the case may be, that's how you deal with the distraction, is to remain very strong and focused and determined to receive what you want to receive. As it is a queen, but it says Queen of Swords, she knows what must be done and she isn't afraid to do it. So even if you see that there can be obstacles or challenges in your way, when the opportunity, even if it's within that opportunity, because maybe there's others in that opportunity or that will be presented there, that energy would be present. I think that's still, you're still being told to just remain focused, maybe through this new portal, through this new threshold. So they're saying your focus, your attention, your determination is very, very important now. You hold the key. You hold the code. I would be just mindful of the people that are around. Maybe the people that are around wherever you're going to be at when you accept this opportunity. Because the 3 of Cups in the reverse, I'm just picking up jealousy and gossipy vibes from it. But I mean, and there's jealousy here also of you being like the High Priestess, of you knowing certain things. You already, I'm not telling you a warning. You already know, like, if that type of people, that type of people, that was so grammatically not right. Those type of, you know what I mean, right? The kind of people that represents, you would already know. I wouldn't be telling you something new. My readings aren't to scare anybody ever. All of this stuff is stuff that you know. The main confirmations or predictions here is really just to let you know about the timing, the threshold, and how big of an opportunity and an answered prayer that this is. All right, maybe we'll get some timing. Of course. Fall on the floor. It's a relief card, though, because it is one of relieving your headache. This card, I would say, goes with the Destroyer and the Separation. The way that it came out makes me feel like you're getting to the root cause of what was a headache, whether that be a past relationship, a job, eating, I don't know, something here where you know what was off and you addressed it, or you're addressing it. Yeah, we do have timing. Thank you, Spirit, for this communication, for this offer, for this is like the main reason I did this reading today, was to get a timing card for you. So I have within 1 to 3 months. Okay, so within that time frame, I would stay as focused and maybe, oh wow, and open to communication, connections coming in. Use your intuition, your wise discernment, what are your feelings telling you about certain friendships or people that are new that are entering also, because there's going to be both here as far as just needing to know which people you can trust, and trust your intuition on that. So your throat chakra notification, this is going to be a time where you have a lot of celebration here, Aquarius. This is going to be a time for celebration. Flat out. I don't know if this is a new job, a raise, a big amount of money that allows you to do something big, like buy a house, buy a car. Like, it's big. It opens the door. Like, it's like progression to the next milestone when you get the Cape card. It can result in, well, let me just read it. It can result in all of these things. For one, celebration, the main one, right? Ceremony, party, gathering with friends, family, honor, remember, recognize, commemorate, graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, and awards ceremony. And then I'm going to pull a tea leaf too for you. That's excellent. And the journey will be worth it. And the journey will be worth it. You can look at, like, think of Ganesh. So think of the elephant removing obstacles and problems out of your way that you thought were too complicated to handle, freeing you. Okay, no more worry, freeing you. One day you look back on this journey and you say, wow, I guess the timing was always right, because look at how much wisdom I have. Look at my experience. I'm wise now. And to say I am wise to yourself, you know, as for what you have been through, you know, should feel good. It should feel good. Okay. Angel oracle messages or angel number messages. You are really intelligent. That's coming out. 25. You have a great ability to process and take in information on conscious and subconscious levels. Your desire is endless to know everything, basically. 25 says, I'm intelligent, and there's always more to know. Right? A wise man admits that at times they can be wrong. Right? A wise man admits they don't know it all. That's what makes them wise. It's because they're always open to keep on learning. 29 says you're highly intuitive, you're creative, your mind thinks in pictures, and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I'm insightful. And then I have 111. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. I am creative. So that's what I have, Aquarius, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.